I got a lot of strange comments. Anyway, it's really quite a mystery to me um, what people find funny. I don't get it. I mean, when I was younger, I used to play hockey, and everybody thought that I was so funny. And there was this show on TV called La fin du monde est à 7 heures. It means the end of the world is at 7 o'clock. And so it was kind of a comedy thing. And there was this comedian who would come on the show. His name was Bruno, not the Baron Cohen character. And, he was his name was Bruno Blanchet, or Bruno. And when he would come on the show, they had a little song made out for him. And it went like, c'est Bruno, notre ami Bruno, et sa chronique sympathique. You can find the video on YouTube. Anyway, so the guys there in my hockey team, they thought I was so funny that they actually sung that song for me. And instead of Bruno, they took off Bruno and they said Masao instead. But, and I was wondering, what's so funny? I don't know. But every time I said something, it seemed like they were rolling on the floor laughing. And, I would score a goal and it's like we're losing 7-1. So I score a goal and 7-2 and everybody's celebrating. And I mean, we're losing, but they're celebrating because they think it's funny. Because maybe the way I was holding my stick was funny, or I don't know, whatever. But I was in the team owner's office, not owner, the team president's office, and the coach was there, and the team president was looking through the results. And so we lost against a team like a few days before, and the president was like, "How could you have lost against a team like that?" And the coach was just like kind of shaking his head, and I said, "Well, they score more goals than we did." And so the coach is like, there, you see? That's the reason. And there was another player nearby, and he just collapsed because he was laughing too much. And I'm like, what did I say? I don't know. What's funny? So then I had this idea. People are telling me, "Oh my God, you're so funny." So I get invited to a party and I go there and I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm a funny guy, so I'm going to make people laugh and they're going to like me." So I go to the party and I, say, "Oh, well, I'm a funny guy, so I'm going to say a joke." So I say a joke and everybody's looking at me like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "That's not funny?" "No, it's not funny. What the fuck?" And so I'm like, okay, this didn't go well. So I try saying another joke and no one's laughing and I say, "Oh, wait, that's weird. I thought I was funny." And so I try to do something that's funny, and they're all kind of like looking at me as if I'm some sort of alien. And so I'm like, well, I guess I was wrong. They were lying to me. I'm not really funny. So I was kind of depressed about that. And then I met those same people, or well, most of the same people, not long after that, and I go there and I'm kind of feeling down because, well, I thought I was funny, but apparently I'm not funny. So we start talking, and then they're rolling over themselves laughing, telling me I'm so funny. I'm like, dude, what's going on? And it's a mystery. I don't understand it. But, yeah, whatever. It's, I'm writing a story right now, and I think it's the best story I ever wrote. It's about a guy who he goes to a carnival with his family, and when he gets separated from his family, so he makes sure that no one's looking at him. He decides to go and try to get a girlfriend. So he's kind of like walking around trying to find a girl, and then a lot of really fucked up things happen. I think that's the best story I ever wrote. I guess I'm gonna be done in a few days or something. I've been asked a lot of questions, people asking me, why I don't make more videos in this place. And, well, the reason is, first of all, I had cut my internet access for a while, and as you can see now, it's back on. But, You know, I've never really lived here on a long-term basis for a long time. I mean, it's been years and years and years and years that I didn't actually live here, you know, day after day. It's just that, well, one of the reasons that I used to make all my videos here was because I was making videos basically intended for the people on HF boards. Because, you know, I had posted some pictures of this place 5 or 6 years ago, and they thought it was funny, and so I'm like, okay, I'm going to show them the place in a video, and then it just caught on. They were like, oh, make more, make more. And that was one reason. Another reason was that I didn't want to make videos, or at least not too many at any of my other places, because the difference is that here, I mean, almost nobody comes here. It's just me. Sometimes I have people who come here, but it's only people I know very, very well. But at my other places, you know, we have visitors, and sometimes my sister's there, sometimes other people are there, and so I didn't want people to recognize the place. And my sister told me that she had a nightmare, and in her nightmare, her boss came to her in her office and was like, "Hey, you know what? I just found your brother's YouTube channel." You know, it's kind of like a nightmare. She's like scared to death that people are gonna, you know, discover her through me, and that you know, she's gonna become a reject or something, or gonna lose her job or whatever. So she's always going on the message boards, and she's looking for my posts, and she's reading through everything I write just to make sure I don't say anything that's going to get her identified, and she's fucking paranoid about it. So that was one of the reasons that I didn't want to make videos in the other place, because it was like, you know, someone might go there, and especially as the videos were getting more popular, you know, I didn't want this stuff to become more popular than it should be, and so when, you know, we get visitors, if we have visitors at another place, well, yeah, they might look around and say, hey, wait a minute, I've seen this place in a YouTube video. Oh my God. And they're going to run away or something. And so I was a bit scared about that, but yeah, whatever. But it's unpractical to come here, you know, and make videos, because, I mean, I might be here like, oh fuck, I might be here about once or twice a week. Wait, just give me a second. Okay, sorry. I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, so that's it. The thing I love about this place, and maybe one day I'll just, you know, clean the whole place completely, and maybe hire someone to repair the basement foundations, and so that I can come back here long term. And the one thing that I love about this place is that, first of all, I own the building, and second, I also own the floor above this, and there's no one on this side, no one on that side, no one on any other side, so I can make all the noise I want here. I can watch TV until 3 or 4 in the morning, put the volume up at maximum, and no one's gonna hear. I can dance around and whatever, no one hears. No one hears anything. But when I'm at my other places, I have neighbors, and I can't talk too loudly at night. You know, sometimes, you know, it might be like 1 in the morning, and I have visitors, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I don't want you guys to stay here so long. It's because my neighbors are going to hate me. They're going to complain. You know, that's the difference, and it's unpractical, and I hate that. I hate that. It's just, when you're here and you know you can do all the noise in the world, and you know it kind of gives you a feeling that you're safe, that you're secure, that you're like hidden from the world or something. And I don't get that in my other places. But yeah, so I guess that's it. I don't know why I made this video, but yeah, so Good night, guys. Oh yeah, for those who were worried about the blood pressure thing, just know that my blood pressure is usually not that high, but it's the combined effect of coffee and alcohol that sometimes makes it go a little bit higher than usual. So yeah, I'm not dead yet, but I notice my eyesight is getting worse every day. So yeah, good night. And if you have suggestions for something I should make, you can send it, but nothing too complicated, please, because I get people asking me to do some recipes, and I'm looking through the thing, and I'm like, I need so many ingredients, and I need so many instruments, and like, oh god, I have someone asking me to make pizza, and he's fucking rimming me with messages, please make pizza, please make pizza. I'm like, how the fuck do I make pizza? I mean, I'd fucking kill myself if I tried that. Yeah, I mean, my recipes for years, it's usually involving, take the frozen meal, put it in the oven, and that's it. Or ordering from this fine restaurant. So yeah, good night. Hey guys, welcome back to the future. It's right now it's May 3rd, 2022. The video you just watched was filmed on I think December 5th, 2010. So that's, well, almost 12 years ago. It's kind of funny. Uh, well, since then I got a new well, I installed this thingy. Set the temperature. It's more classy than the other stuff. Um, I have this crappy stuff that I gotta remove and just unscrew this and hook up the new thing. Anyway, it's interesting to hear what I was saying, and I guess I still somehow feel exactly the same way as I did back then. I like fried chicken more than the rotisserie chicken, I guess. I guess I go back and forth. Easy off, heavy duty oven cleaner. I used it for other stuff like bath and everything, but yeah. Oh boy. Um, I like this bread. Got it from a store called Adonis. They sell all kinds of Mediterranean stuff. What I like to do is wait a minute. Put tuna in it. I love tuna. Yeah, so wait a minute. How am I gonna do this with one hand? Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Is this broken or what? Okay, got it. That's a weird can opener because it's got only one circle thingy instead of two. Um, have I done a full circle yet? Oh, there we are. And I just like remove some of the oil and just, there we go. Complicated recipe. Yeah, I mean, um, like I said in the video, in the other video, the old one, I really struggled to understand, scientifically what makes something funny. And I noticed even today, just like before, I mean, whenever I'm just like, whenever I have my guards down and I'm just myself and just say whatever comes to mind. Like I'd be watching a TV show with people or something, and I just, just say whatever comes to mind. And, people think I'm funny. People, like, we're watching, my sister had some friends over and we were watching a show called 90 Day Fiancé, and I was just commenting on the people there because it's like a girls show. Mostly girls watch this, so they all wanted my male perspective. I don't know if I'm a good representation of that, but um, so I don't know. They just thought I was so funny, everything I said. But the thing is, if I was actually trying to be funny, I wouldn't be, and that's why it's so confusing to me. Um, I think, you know, I guess maybe my brain works a bit differently. Some of the things I think may be a little unexpected, and I think that's what makes it funny. I don't know. All right. Mm. That's a very simple recipe. Mm. Oh, bread's like a sponge, man. When you eat bread, it's like a sponge. It dries out your insides. I got this new counter, but I mean, I learned so much since I did this. Back then I didn't know how to change these things, so I got it stuck between the towel instead of properly removing it, putting it over the towel. So I wasn't really good back then when I made this stuff. I think I'm gonna redo everything. It's been years already. I did all these renos, like all of this, and the new thing, it was about 2014, I think, when I did that. Ah, man. I mean, there's still some Coke left in there. Mm. Oh, that's so shit. Ah, man. Fuck. Yeah, so in the video, I was talking about a story I was writing, and once in a while I come across some videos. There's some people on YouTube sometimes, like they occasionally I see some people, they make like videos where they're watching my videos and they're reacting to them as they watch, and I find it absolutely fascinating because like their reactions are so unexpected for me, like whenever I see one of those videos where people are watching my videos and reacting, like I'm just flabbergasted by like what parts of the videos make them laugh. Like there's like I do something or I say something and they both start laughing, and I'm like, wait, what? That part was funny. I had no idea. Okay, well, wait, did I do something wrong in that part, or wait? Oh, so that thing was I don't know. I mean, I realize that I'm just like completely clueless, completely clueless, like at what. Anyway, but it's fascinating because I guess I'm just like being myself and just not really censoring my mind, just going wherever it takes me. And I guess I can't really be that relaxed, when I'm out and about. I have to censor myself a little bit or else it gets weird. But it's very, very funny and interesting, like to watch these videos, and like because when I read the comments it's one thing, but when I see like when the people react live, I'm like, oh wow, I didn't realize that this thing I said, this specific thing that would make people react that way. I mean, it's just like it's so confusing to me. Anyway, yeah. So, in at least I think a couple of the videos, um, they were reading the stories that I wrote, and they had like a live chat going, and people were absolutely traumatized by some of the stuff I was writing about. Wait a minute. It's just kind of. I'm getting thirsty, and I ran out of Coke. My Pepsi. I drank my last. Shit, I'll have this. V8, man, that's good. Yeah, so, like, if you read the stories that I posted on my website, uh, like, and like, I think 4 out of 5 stories, uh, the main character is like a pervert who has a crush on his sister, you know? And I don't know why I keep going back to this, but it's like, I think it's funny because it's so, I guess, conventionally offensive, I guess. And that's another thing. It's difficult for me really to grasp very well when things are offensive. And that's why I have to be careful what I say sometimes, because I might accidentally say something that people are like, dude, you know, what the fuck? So I have to be careful. And I mean, I don't say anything mean or anything, but, you know, it's like, um, if I don't watch what I say when I'm around people, I might say things like, oh, you know, it would be funny to, you know, if a bus run over you, and like it's crushing your legs first and then slowly moving up, and it's like, dude, like what the hell is that? Like, you suicidal? No, I just a random thought, but like I guess my random thoughts can be sort of like, I don't know. Some people don't like them, I guess, and so one thing like that I thought was always funny was like. Uh, when you have like incest, you know, like because it's so unexpected and so, I guess, people find it offensive because obviously the guy in the story is is a pervert, but he's also like pretty psychotic, and you know, um, in one of the stories I wrote, they're in a hospital, and you know, just like casually uh, just very casual incest, very casual, you know, doctors and nurses murdering patients, and you know, I mean, it's just stuff that, you know, like it's just weird and it's random. It's sort of like, I guess, it's sort of like South Park ish, sort of, kind of, I guess, and I guess I'm not trying to be funny. I'm more. I think I'm trying to make a point of like going like as offensively, you know, I'm trying to go to the depth of how offensive my brain can get, I guess, and I think that's sort of the story. So like my point was just to see like if people would find it offensive. I don't know, but I just thought it was funny. But people were reading this like, oh my god, this guy, like, he has the hots for his sister. They thought that's why I was writing it like that. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. And I think that's sort of why I think that's also part of why I was writing. Like, with the guy who was in love with his sister, I think it was sort of, I don't know, I think I was just having fun when I was writing that. I don't know. Mm. Like some piece of bread was stuck in my mouth. Ah, shit, I haven't thrown this away yet. Well, I'm gonna redo the whole floor here. Because, like, I screwed a whole piece of wood on top of the rotten wood, but I went downstairs, well, in the basement, and it's, yeah, it's still propped up by steel columns, so I don't know about this. I think I'm gonna take a hacksaw or I don't know, a jigsaw or whatever, and just, I think I'm gonna just start the whole thing over, I guess. It's not good. It's really not good, man. And that's another thing, like, um, you know, I remember when I was, I don't, how old was I? 7, 8, I don't know, no, younger than that. No, wait. Uh, I think well, yeah, either 7 or 8, I guess. And I remember in class, the teacher asked us to write a list of things we wanted to do. And so I wrote my list. The top of my list was I like to look at pictures of naked women. And that's like a 7, 8-year-old kid who wrote that, you know? And I don't know if I was trying to be funny or trying to be offensive. I don't remember. I mean, obviously, I didn't have access to porn at that age. I mean, we didn't have the internet. It was like a long time ago. But obviously, teachers sent me straight to the principal's office, and I think they even called my parents at some point. But like, it's just, it's just, and I was really used to it. Like I would say something or write something, and a teacher would be offended and think I was crazy, or think I would become a serial killer or something. Yeah, there was a story I wrote at some point, and it was for Halloween. So and the teacher was really concerned about the story I wrote, and even called my parents, and they wanted me to see a psychologist. They thought I could get dangerous, and I think I was 12 at that time, and 11 or 12, I don't remember, but I mean, and they were all so worried, and I just said, "Look, guys, I mean, I just plagiarized my story from the Goosebumps book, like one of the books, like you wear a mask and it changes you or something." I love the Goosebumps book. I have all of them here. See, all the Goosebumps. Have the whole collection of them, and yeah. So I just copied from that book. I'm sorry, I plagiarized, but I'm not like a serial killer or anything. But yeah, so I got used to it, and I mean the line between offensive and funny. I guess I just never really understood it. It's all just a big mystery, but. I think the conclusion is, I think as weird as people think I am, from my perspective, from my point of view, it's normal people who are weird as fuck. And that's how I see things. Like, imagine, like, if you want to know what it's like to be me, imagine yourself in a world where everyone is batshit insane. That's what it feels like to me. Like, I feel like people are illogical. I feel like people give so much importance to things that are completely meaningless, or don't give importance to things that are meaningful. It's just, I don't know. I feel like everybody's fucking insane. So I think insanity just really means different, because I think if people who are different from you appear crazy, I guess. I don't know. So that's why I feel like everyone is crazy. Oh. Mm. See, like, I put this plastic so that the bread doesn't touch directly on the dirty stove. I mean, it's unconventional, I'm sure, but it works, no? When I cook in front of someone, it's not easy, man. Like, they just scream, wait, what are you doing? No, wait, stop, wait. Like, it's just like imagine, like some guy, like a kid who's taking like his first driving lesson, and you have a really stressed driving instructor who's afraid to die in traffic or something, and like, oh, wait, watch, there's a car. Wait, your shoulder check. Wait, there's a red light. Ah! Like, when I'm cooking in front of someone, it's sort of like that. They're like super stressed out, and I'm like, hey, it's okay. I can handle it. Just go in the living room. I'll get the food out. And usually it's like, okay, let's order takeout, but anyway. No, it's a good stuff. And I think also when I made that old video, I guess I didn't understand things the way I do now. Because back then my perspective was like, I want to understand people so that I can, live normally. Now my perspective is like, okay, people are fucking crazy, but that's okay. I mean, I enjoy learning about these weird creatures called humans. So I'm still curious about, learning more about how people function, but now it's more like my interest is no longer this guy trying to fit in, but more like this anthropologist from Mars who's trying to understand humans, so that he can, you know, out of curiosity, I guess. Uh, okay, good. Il pane italiano. It's funny. Um, like sometimes in the you have like products like I don't know spaghetti or olive oil or whatever in the grocery, and they always have this little Italian flag on it, so that the elderly Italian ladies were like, "Oh, questo italiano." They want to just like, let me buy this brand because it's Italian. That means it's good. Oh my god. Anyway, it's like go see a doctor. Oh, wait, he has to be Italian. Like who cares? Like whatever. Anyway, uh, mm. Still haven't put the fire alarm back. Yeah. But seriously, I mean, if the stories in this book are what normal people find funny, man. Okay, look at this one. Do you know why elephants don't fly? No, because they don't have wings. I mean, come on. What's that movie? The Disney movie with the flying elephants? The Dumbo, I think? Was it that? Like he was flying with his ears. I think I have the VHS somewhere. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can find it. Light's still working here. Wait a minute. Huh. Let's see. Oh. That is Star Wars in French. I have it somewhere here. Oh, Rocky. Séraphin. Miss Clubfire. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think I bought it from a video rental store that burned down. Wait, I was looking for that. Ha! I don't like him, but my sister likes them, and I told her I had a tape somewhere. Huh. I'll tell her I found it. Anyway, Nah, I don't know where it is. Super Club, that's where we rent movies. This is another one from a video rental store. Oh, there it is. Dumbo. Flying elephant. I knew it was here somewhere. Godzilla. Anyway, let's go back. I got New Kids on the Block, man. When I got that tape, I had no idea that it was like someone bought it for me, but I had no idea it was a music band. I thought like it was some kind of movie, like with I guess they look like street gangs or something. Yeah, more modern, like DVDs here. Anyway, yeah, so I thought it was gonna be like some kind of like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat kind of thing, I guess. I mean, I don't think Street Fighter did it exist back then. Anyway, yeah, so 1989. Holy shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I can finally say that I found that stupid tape. I don't think my sister believed me when I told her I had it, but anyway, I'll put it somewhere I won't forget it. Well, put it there. Anywho, well, I just made a discovery while making this video. All right. Well, it's late, so I'm gonna go to bed. Alrighty, good night, guys. Bye-bye.